everyone! Welcome to the channel dedicated to sharing the profound insights and wisdom of Andromedan contactee Alex Collier. If you're new here, you're in for a journey that expands your mind and consciousness, bringing you closer to understanding the messages from the fifth density Andromedan extraterrestrials. For those returning, we're grateful for your continued support. Before we dive into today's enlightening content, we have a small favor to ask. If you find value in the knowledge shared in this video, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your engagement helps us amplify Alex Collier's message, allowing us to reach a larger audience with these vital messages. We'd also love to hear from you, so please engage with the comments below. Whether it's a question, your thoughts, or even just an emoji for the sake of engagement, every comment counts. We read every single comment, and your feedback is incredibly valuable to us. Additionally, if you'd like to support us further, consider giving a super thanks tip by clicking the heart with the $sign. This small gesture allows us to continue bringing you more of Alex's messages, unfiltered and directly from his lifelong experiences with the Andromedans. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video.
Hello, Alex. What do the A's say about the Akashic Records? Does it come from a higher benevolent realm of organic universal knowledge, or is it AI? Much love and gratitude.
You know, their take on the Akashic Records a little different than what we have, than our perceptions here on the planet. Creator, source, isness, great spirit, whatever the word is that actually describes what that presence is, that we are all a part of. Has no need for AI. So you can take that off the table. Their perception is that all of our experiences, everything that we experience, returns back to source. And that information from source is then pushed back into the universe. The law of consistency. So each experience we each all have individually and collectively, those experiences, the lessons learned, the knowledge, the pain, the suffering, the heartbreak, the love, the joy, the gratitude, the compassion, all that returns to source. Source processes that in the way that it does, and then that information is reflected back into the universe. When people talk about the Akashic Record, what they're really talking about is the flow of that information being sent back to all of us. As information so we can use it to learn, to grow, to evolve. That's their perception of what this is. You know, they don't see on their realm, you know, there isn't some old guy with a robe with a big book that opens up and there's everything about your life in the book. It's not how it is for them. That is not at all how they perceive it. And I've heard those stories here as well. And that's now how I have experienced receiving that type of knowledge either. I receive knowledge that isn't my experiences, but knowledge that I can relate to an experience that I'm having now that comes from outside of myself. I experience that when I go into nature. I'll ask for it, I'll ask for it, and then I have an expectation. And the expectation is usually answered, not always in the timeline that I want, but I usually always get a response from the universe about knowledge. And, and I ask a lot, because I do this. We do the webinars, and I share my experiences with Morine and Phaseus, and the other A's. And, I though I would never do this again, I understand what a responsibility it is. And I don't want to get this wrong. I don't want to screw this up at all. So I'm always asking about what's the right thing to do. What should I do? What shouldn't I do? How far should I go? When I run some fear, I'll head into the woods. I'll ask for guidance. I'll ask about the fear. Where's it coming from? Why do I have it? It's complicated, but it's not. It's a dialogue. For me, myself, I feel like I'm in constant dialogue with the universe, even though I'm here on the planet Earth. So I make an intention to have this relationship, with the universe, with all that is. And I go out and I talk to the other star nations who I've not met, and I don't get a response, but I know they're there. I know they're monitoring our chains of thoughts. So at some point, somebody behind a computer is going to get it and say, oh, here's this guy Collier, he had good prayers today. I'm fictionalizing that because I don't know what really happens. But I've learned from the A's that we're all connected. We're always connected. So I make it a point not to isolate myself from the universe in that way. Because I like the universe. I really do. I think it's very benevolent. And that always gives me hope when I'm dealing with the assholes down here. So, and we still have a few of those. We sure do. They're definitely Hall of Shame candidates. I'll tell you that.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found it insightful, please like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on future updates. If you have any questions relating to today's video, please also leave them below. We read all the comments and take on board what our viewers have to say about Alex Collier's work. Remember, your support helps Alex Collier's knowledge and the messages from the Andromedans reach more people. If you'd like to support the channel even more, you can give us a super thanks tip by clicking the heart icon with a $sign. It really helps our team bring you more content. Also, be sure to visit alexcollier.org to sign up for our regular email newsletter. It's the best way to stay updated with the latest news, exclusive content, and upcoming live webinars. For the latest insights from Alex Collier, check out alexcollier.live. And if you want to explore over 250 past webinars, head over to alexcollier.tv. Thank you for being a part of this journey and supporting Alex Collier's work. We couldn't do this without you, and we're genuinely grateful for your support. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the vast mysteries of our universe. If you would like to see the Andromedan contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live online seminar every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information on upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org.